You have to admit that I don't think I've ever played a turn-based RPG on this stream before. Yes, this is a turn-based JRPG. Well, turn-based RPG, JRPG, that's fucking synonymous at this point. The Fate Extra is a little unusual that it's a rock, paper, scissors type of system for what I've seen. So I don't know. I read Stay Night a long time ago. I liked it. I really, really liked it. So I thought, let's play Fate Extra. I heard it's a good game, but the gameplay is kind of so-so. But it's still a decent time, and I wanted to play something good and something unusual. So I thought, fuck it, let's play something I don't usually play. This is using a patch, by the way, so you have subtitles on the device, because the original release just didn't fucking have any of them. I hope the copyright doesn't fuck me over. I wish people could tell me, hey, is this just too fucking loud or something, but no one's here so far. My god, how many fucking logos are we gonna go with? Come on, man. Oh, finally. Exploitation. Hola, pituzas. Exploitation for living in session. Well, I'm not new to the RPG genre. Gameplay. ¿Cómo que gameplay? Gameplay. Estaba diciendo pituzas. No me hagas reír, hijo de puta. A word of advice. Warning, there are a number of dead ends and potential failed choices in the game. Pará un segundo, hermano. Déjame terminar de leer. GTA 6 en gringo. Si ves por el interficho, ves juego de español. Es que no hay traducción de español de este juego. It's a bright, sunny morning. The air is filled with the joyful laughter of students. There is more activity than normal in front of the school gate. A crowd is forming, bla bla bla. No voy a leer todo. Good morning, lovely weather we have it, don't you? Some of medio rayas. I'm playing this with the software rendering. Because the shadows do look this weird. Unfollow. Puta que te parió. ¿Qué rompehuevos se dice ahí? Tenés las uñas cortadas bien, tenés el pelo cortado bien, concha su hermana. Si son japoneses en las escuelas, de puta de lo parió. Vamos, Sukumihara Academy Student. Algún día aprendí japonés, pero hoy no va a ser ese día. Someone like you ought to consider a future in student government. You're perfect for it. Oh, but I never tried. Mr. Diligent Student Council President is on to the next student's inspection. Jabber about the inspections. I already saw this intro, and this intro is actually quite interesting, you'll see. Oh. Movement is really weird with the sticks. Half the time I'm walking when I'm not trying to do that, it feels really janky. I'm guessing it's... Ya estás jugando un juego de romance escolar para llegar a tu ciudad. No, capo, es un juego de romance escolar. La concha de galón, lo último que faltaba. Es un juego... Ah, pues si yo te digo, te pongo... Mira ahí y ya vas a entender. ¿Vos no conocés Fate? Pues ese juego no contiene contenido sexual. No lo conozco. Pero tiene contenido sexual este juego. O en medio. Se controla mucho mejor con el D-pad. Me quedo un rato vos hasta que se te dice mi juego. Gracias, capo. ¿Se escucha bien, Pituzas? No, no está fuerte ni nada, ¿no? Ok, tengo que ir al segundo piso. Vamos a dejar, joder, estoy explorando acá todo. Música de juego fea. Pero es linda la música. Vos no te gusta un carajo. LDL. Chimes raise quarters humble days. Precious as a handful of gold dust. Me cuesta. Es un dolor de huevos, Dios mío. As I enter clase así mato. Oh no, este forro de mierda. Me había olvidado que estaba esta parte. Oh, esta... Oh, tío, la concha de tu hermana, Shinji. Anda la puta que te parió. Go fuck yourself, Shinji. Igual de forro que en Statement, la concha de la lora. It's literally for so much abuse. But as it's Shinji Matsuri can be helped. O sea, el tipo de forro está bien, es Shinji, hay que perdonárselo. Se parece a la persona del juego. Es muy interesante lo que decís eso. Porque no sé si te voy a decir, pero la estructura del juego es medio persona. Medio. No quiero decir nada más. Ya vas a verlo ahora, en media hora ya termina la intro. Nah, ya está, se acabaron las voces ahí. ¿Cuánto 2 más 2 equivale a 5? Y sí cometió ese error y no quiere admitirlo. No se puede acordar cómo se volvieron amigos. No, presta atención a esto. Como medios. Ahí está la señora Fujimura. Taiga Fujimura. Pobrecita. Aparentemente ella se sigue chocando en el mismo lugar cada vez. De una pared. Aparentemente eso sucede cada día. ¿Qué carajo está haciendo esta niña para chocarse constantemente? Ok, hoy vamos a estudiar la biografía del Dr. Peaceman, un físico con talento. Cuando yo era joven, un patógeno desconocido fue a causa de una epidemia muy seria. Ay, ¿cómo se dice outbreak en español? Me olvidé. Ahora las mayores enfermedades son curadas usando nanomáquinas. Para su formación yo aún sigo siendo joven. Todo hasta la parece que no se olvide eso. This is Shinobi 3. What, do you think I was gonna play Shinobi? I wanted to play something that I generally do, a genre I never really touch on. It's something that I usually get told, or usually I hear it's a good game. Oh man, fucking Shinji. Yep, this is a PSP game. Yes, Shinji is friends with the main character. See? He's a very humble character, as you can see. Okay. Really? There's a slash on campus. But if it looks like I'm stopping, there's something with the sticks. It seems like it doesn't. I guess I have to calibrate it for this game, or some shit. Oh, okay. So these are all characters from Stay Night that showed up like once in the prologue. Note that the character has amnesia. So I have to go to the archery range. So Astrid went to the archery range and picked up trash and vanished, and now everyone's totally convinced there is some sort of paranormal activity at the archery range. And me, as a member of the journalist club, have to figure it out. I'm gonna answer. You're the mysterious one. Your reply should be yes, ma'am. All right, hop to it. Okay, can I talk to these? I don't remember their names, but they only show up like once in Stay Night. Oh, wait, that was a great quote. You can't avert your eyes from life's mysteries. That's a great quote. I'm gonna steal that. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I'm used to the D-pad. For some fucking reason, the walk is weird. They don't have a map? Nope. Yeah, cool, but where the fuck is the archery range? I guess it's... I guess it's a... Nope. Oh, hey Sakura. Oh, these two are brothers. Or siblings. No, it's just like Stay Night. You... Oh, is Shiro gonna be in the game? Yeah, this is a JRPG. I wanted to try something different. You see, only fools of the week will manage to get themselves hurt somehow. No, that's I know you aren't judging. I'm just playing something different. Can you read in time, or am I reading too fast? Spread the 3 hours as a catalyst. They're meant to feel in the same way. Well, some context. In the first game, Stay Night, Sakura is a friend of Emiya Shiro, the protagonist. He goes to the house. Shiro is a friend of Shinji, and Shinji doesn't like Sakura going to Shiro's house. That's the context. The third most of the dialogue passes me. Espera un poquito, hermano. Just want to find the fucking... I'm trying to find the fucking archery ring. My advice, read the dialogue. Oh, okay. It's the first time I ever did anything like that. There's some sort of issue with the shadows. I think that's an emulation problem. Oh! The fuck? I got scared! Oh shit! Out of the blue, a feeling that something was moving behind the door overcame me. As a rule, students aren't allowed inside the supply room. It might just be a rat or something. For some unknown reason, I find my eyes drawn to the door of the supply room when the door is suddenly and violently thrown open. What do you think you're doing? Well, okay, there's voice acting there. Without warning, a man appears from out of the shadows. Dressed in black with a dour expression, the person in question is very intimidating. But that sense of intimidation is immediately replaced with extreme discomfort and unease. A sudden, overwhelming sense of danger gives me goosebumps all over my body. His cold, blank stare sends chills down my spine as though he's marking me for death. For some reason, it feels as if his design were to break my neck or skin me alive. Holy shit, Severus Snape! If the lines are voice acted, I'm not reading them because there's no point. He begins to mutter under his breath while at the same time he reaches out with his right hand. Holy shit, it's a Snape wearing a dress! You know what's the funny thing? This character, I think, is a character from Stay Night as well. And the way he's designing that game, I shit you not, it's like just a normal high school teacher. And he's just like, I didn't realize it. That's what he was reminding. Now he's Snape. The chills running down my spine gain intensity as waves of nausea and vertigo wash over me. I feel like a rabbit watching the wolf draw near. Maybe this isn't just raw terror. I think he's holding something that's making me feel this way. The note of disgust in his voice is obvious as he slowly lowers his hand. The paralysis that seems to take hold of me suddenly fades away. The man continues to look down on me with those dead eyes of his. The campus is about to close. You have nothing else to do. I advise you to go home now. Kusuki. That's the name of the character. I've seen the intro of this game. It looked really fucking cool, which is why I decided to play it. Kusuki Sensei was in Stay Night, and you can look up his design. He looks like a normal teacher with glasses and everything, short hair, a green almost business suit, and now he's Severus fucking Snape. I find that fucking hilarious. Why did he go from like he's a K-pop face? Actually, what? Let me look up. Let me show you. Let me show you an image because it's seriously fucking hysterical to see his fucking design. Okay, this is Kusuki in Stay Night. ¿Qué es eso? Estoy jugando al Fate Extra, capo. That's Kusuki in Stay Night. It's like hola, shit. The man who introduces himself as Mr. Kusuki turns and heads back into the supply room. With that, the final bell. Entré para su persona. Tiene cosa de persona, ya vas a ver. With that, the final bell begins to chime or chime, signaling the end of the school day. Puto. Y lo decía. Everything begins to progress. Hijo de puta, no me hace. I can't. You're making me lose focus. Everything begins to progress as normal, as if nothing out of the ordinary had happened. But I'm still sore and slick with sweat. An all too real reminder of what happened. That's wonderful. We now have a teacher with obvious murderous intent teaching at our school. Wasn't his name Kusuki? He seems not dangerous, but definitely merciless. Fuck up on the test, he fucking rips out your fucking head out. No le puedes pegar a mí. Corta alerta. ¿Por qué hay que pegar a mí? Why do you want to hit the girl? Cada dos frases escucho decir fucking. ¿Cuál es el problema? No conozco esta palabra. Qué mentiroso. Look at this. He's telling me I don't know any words in English. I know. Look at this. Look at my fucking vocabulary, you motherfucker. A teacher with murderous intent? Isn't it most people who have to deal with teenagers on a daily basis? Yes. Stop walking, fucking. Daniel said that. The priest from the neighborhood chapel has become to school a lot lately. He's tall, dark, and handsome, mostly dark. Oh, I know who he is! I know who he is. The best fucking character in Stay Night. Or, well, the third best. Okay, so this is the archery range. This one looks the same as Stay Night. Let's see, target mount. Okay. Cutscene. You caught me in the middle of cleaning. Those archery club kids don't even unstring their bows. The worst is when they leave their arrows stuck in the target mouth. Hay que llevarlo así. Why do you want me to stream from the Falklands? Bro. Stop. Stop making me laugh. I usually make the kids do it, but there's no club activities leading up to exams, so I'm doing it. Huh? I'm interested in the spirit world. That's just a rumor. It's not real. Exams are right around the corner, so don't waste your time on stuff like that. Go home, shoo. Yo, what's going to the left? Hello? Okay. Future es capaz de vender nuestra sociedad con tal de jugar un juego decente. Hey, stream chat, this motherfucker's telling me I'm capable of selling our sovereignty just to play a decent game. Is that true or not? I wanted to go to the bathroom and piss. Muy bueno. Pará, capo, ya vas a ver que cambia todo. No me hagan reír, la concha de la lora, me hacen reír. Oh, they left? Okay, I guess I can't inform them. I guess I'll go. Our country's sovereignty. Yeah, but my English is... Aquí falta poco para que el juego se ponga bueno. Es que este... No, I don't want to say anything because I'll spoil the surprise. Okay, where the fuck is the main gate? Yeah, let's go home. ¿Qué parte tú sabes, Patty? No, hermano. No, those sounds not like overblood. Humble days as precious as gold dust. Where are the buyers? I feel. But you're right, guys, that it's like Persona. There's a reason that days remaining is there, but it's not what you expect. You will see what I mean. As I walk into class, the girls that normally flock around Shinji Mato aren't there. Shinji seems to be in a bad mood today. His usual, how do you say this, pose of girls is keeping their distance. I'll ask him if something happened. What, like I tell you nothing happened to me, which it didn't. Nothing happened at all. What the fuck? Well, you know that Ice Queen Rin Tosaka? She thinks she's so much better than everyone else. At first I thought she would be the only one to say how lonely it is at the top. I tried talking to her yesterday, but I got nowhere. Maybe I just intimidated her or something. I might have lost a few points for getting violent, but girls who talk back to me get slapped. Oh, what? Actually, este tipo está diciendo que habló con esta chica que es top alumno de la escuela, Rin Tosaka, Shinji Mato. No le dio bola. Dijo, bueno, creo que perdí los puntos por ponerme violento, pero las chicas que... las chicas que me responden, les pega una cachetada. Le pegó flor de cachetada, hijo de puta. I never hook up with such a violent, stuck-up bitch like that, no matter how hot she is. Alright, but can you arrange for Argentina to join BRICS in exchange for rights to the Duke Nukem franchise? Ooh, that's tempting. That's tempting. You're tempting me. So, if Argentina joins the BRICS, si Argentina se une a los BRICS, me dan todos los derechos a la franquicia de Duke Nukem. Ojo con lo que está diciendo Alar, tiró la posta. Lo considero. I'll consider that. I know where to start with, but what a waste. She'd be perfect if he just kept her mouth shut. You agree with me, right? Right? Looks like there's some tension between Shinji and Rin Tosaka. Knowing he probably hit on her and got shut down. Why'd she take a shot at me? I thought she was going to spinning star kick me next. He continues to whine under his breath. I can only imagine how sleazy Shinji was being with her. Oh, so it seems like he slapped her and then Rin just kicked the shit out of him. Parece ser que le cacheteó Shinji y Rin dijo, anda la puta que te parió y lo cagó a trompadas. O sea, Shinji se intentó hacer Alberto. So Shinji's an internet nice guy. You know what's the funny thing? Why they're saying Alberto Allard? Because our president, ex-former president Alberto Fernandez. Well, Alberto it turns out he was beating his wife. It all got leaked out. His wife is actually ex-wife is gonna sue him. There was even a leaked recording of him telling him that the Inca, our Institute for Financing Independent Series and Films, was shit. That Center was making shit films. Like the producer behind it, or a friend of his ex-wife. It's embarrassing. You can't tell me. This was the guy who was saying that he beat the patriarchy, and then he goes around and he beats his woman up. Like, Jesus Christ, talk about the fucking hypocrisy. And then people wonder why Milei won. Why Javier Milei won, As if right on cue, he beat the patriarchy and replaced it. Exactly. As if right on cue, Miss Fushimura barges into the classroom as the bell sounds. Phew, I made it. Good morning, everyone. Alright, no one's absent since there are no announcements. Let's just start homeroom. She trips again. She already did this before. Nothing new here. Oh look, Kusuki! And though the Great War had finally come to an end, regional conflicts still persist. Despite the suffering of the previous generation, battles are still waged 30 years on. Standing behind the lectern today is the school's newest teacher, Kusuki. Although he's supposed to be teaching math, his lesson seems to have gone off on a tangent. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Now, instead of armies, attacks in ever greater numbers are being carried out by terrorists. Oh, I see the math relation. Numbers. And in an attempt to suppress these terrorist groups. That the bell signaling the end of classes sounds. And with the end of the day, how the fuck do you go with attention from math into recent history? It's all the hair dye. It's fucking up his brain. And with the end of the day here, the tension in the classroom drops immediately. Alright, let's end here today. Oh yes, before I forget, there is an announcement from the student counselor. Recently, a rise in the number of slashing incidents here has made the surrounding area dangerous. With that in mind, keep any detours to a minimum and head home as quickly as possible. I wonder who's behind the slashing incidents. Oh, it's a dye. Maybe used to make the fur his coat black. Se parece a Dante cuando tenía el pelo largo. Sí, Kusuki. Y lo que está diciendo Kusuki es de que hay gente muriendo de maneras raras cerca del campus de la escuela. Y entonces el tipo dice, váyanse todos rápido. Y es como, el chiste es, quizá este tipo los está matando a todos. Get home quickly. Good advice, but I still have to finish a few assignments for the journalist club. Why are you so gung-ho about investigating the school's 7 wonders is a mystery even to me, but it seems important for some reason. I have to turn in yesterday's report. I'd better go see the editor-in-chief this evening. Okay, so evening. Wow, we're fucking bored. Can you search this? This is my assignment sheet. Inside there's Mr. Tiddles. Who the fuck is Mr. Tiddles? I'm always late with an article, huh? Hey, guess what? I just passed this gorgeous girl this turn. Will she be a new student? What? I'm sure you're just talking about Rin Tosaka from Class B. Mr. Tilos. Oh no, that was in this high school because I was fat. Te voy a dejar no sé. Ok, nos vemos. Gracias por pasarte, pituzas. Y aprende inglés, Rin Tosaka, never heard of her. You've really never heard of her? Pretty, athletic, smart, classy. Or stuck up Miss Perfect who all the guys adore and all the girls despise. It wouldn't be unrealistic to call Rin Tosaka the most popular girl in the whole school. Are you pulling my leg? Girl, you're so dense you probably wouldn't feel it if I pull your leg anyway. What? I'm not dense much. But she wasn't wearing her school uniform. She was wearing red. How do you explain that? I don't know. I hadn't noticed. What do you mean you hadn't noticed? Are you blind? What do you mean you haven't noticed? Jamás de pedo hablo español. Aprender inglés vale la pena. Huh? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. You would. Come on, let's hurry to our club. Yeah. She was too busy looking at her haircut. I'm guessing all the dialogue changed. Let's look at what other students here. Oh, is that a reference to Stay Night with Shiro? Because that's something in the intro. Wonder if Emiya Shiro's gonna show up. Oh, our club says, did you find out anything yesterday? Interesting, so he was tired. Of course there's no interest to Spirit World. Thanks to you, the article will be great. Are you ready for the next article assignment? The next unsolved mystery is... Yesterday there was a girl dressed in red in the rooftop. Rumors about the Little Red Rooftop are spreading. Go find out, blah blah blah. A journalist led blah blah blah. What the fuck? I can't talk to you? I turn the doorknob and the metal door opens silently on its hinges. The thing about it, the weird thing with those characters is that they have names in Stay Night. I don't know why they're not using them here. I don't fucking remember. One of them was Kaede. I think that was the tomboy, the editor-in-chief. And the girl with glasses I don't remember. And the other one, the one at the right, the one with the life's mysteries, that one is named Yukika. Unless I mix them up the names, but they do have names. That's the weird thing. They are the same characters from Stay Night. I turn the doorknob in the middle of the No, this is not really. No, this is a no, not really a sequel. It's more like an alternate timeline. It's called Fate Extra. So I guess it would be technically like. It takes place after Stay Night, but it's not really a sequel. It's something else. It's a different timeline. It's a sequel, I guess, if it was a different timeline. Shame that it doesn't really exist. This place is merely an idealized imitation of the real world, and one done in poor taste. I wonder if there's any value to a memory that can only be observed and then left behind. Red Glove fans every CGO8. You know what's the funny thing? Her design here is almost the same as Stay Night, except for one difference. Do you notice that her butt has a window? That's not in Stay Night. That's the one difference in her design. They put a butt window. What's the point? So she could fart? I'm not quite sure that the last statement was supposed to express disgust or disappointment. As she finishes speaking, a faint smile forms on the girl's lips as she slowly turns in my direction. Her unwavering gaze makes it seem like she can see things hidden to others. Her eyes seem to shine with an intensity that rivals that of the fiery red of the evening sky. I'm an NPC. Yeah, it's weird, Ella, because in her design in Stay Night, like I said before, it's like this, but it doesn't have the butt window, so it just feels so weird. Next play, her finger reaches out and touches my cheek. Yeah, it's very similar. It's
ちょっと何これシステムサイドからのブロックってこと。なるほど。他人への接触干渉は予選の規定違反ってわけね。
Mumbling to herself, the girl disappears without trace. It's like no one was ever there at all. She vanished. There or not, her form has been indelibly burned into my mind. I like how he say he has no voice acting here. NPCs, don't tell me it's one of those. What do you mean, one of those? Oh, you're still here. It's almost time to leave school, so you should prepare to go home. What's wrong? You look a little pale. The sound of Isei's voice pulls me back to reality. I must look completely dazed and confused. Maybe I'm tired, or I'll talk with the editor-in-chief again tomorrow. In any case, I think the course of wisdom for now would be to go home like Issei says. A day will pass if you leave campus. Let's leave. Well, you know, Super Meta, you're in a computer game kind. It's a good. You'll see. They reveal this soon. I actually see the intro. I thought that was pretty interesting. That sound effect is from Overblood. They just pitched it up. I swear to God, that's the same fucking sound effect. What does LDL mean? I enter the classroom. Once again, Shinshimatu and the seat next to me as a full house. I'm telling you, you don't have any talent to keep up before you look like a retard. So you know what he said to that? What? What did he say? We're dying to know. Tell us. This Woods gets all boo-hoo and he says... No, he doesn't say that. Fuck. I got to read the screen chat. I'll keep practicing until I get better. I can at least get better than you, who skips practice. Sorry, I have to laugh. Anyone knows that you can't practice your way to being a genius. If he wants to practice something, he should practice not sounding like a tool. This guy's not a total maggot, but he's still trash that needs to find a garbage can. Oh my god. Garbage day. That fucking meme just came to my mind. Garbage day. Do you guys know that meme? Oh god. That moron. People aren't created equal. Even people who are born above average can never reach the same heights as the naturally gift. You must be so talented if you don't need to practice, Mato. I feel bad for that kid. Trash can't help being trash. It should learn to stop dreaming about being something better. We should watch Silent Night Deadly Night 2. Yeah, we should. Then we need to finish watching the Neil Breen insanity. The bell rings. In response, the gaggle of girls shuffle off toward their own seats. While we wait for the teacher to arrive, I get caught up on what Shinji said for some reason. Whether or not Shishi has innate talent, I think it's pretty clear that I'm a nobody. I'm nobody with no goals. I mean, when I try to even think about the future, I get overwhelmed. As long as I keep plodding along, someday I'll reach my totally average future. Yay. Wow, this is really relatable. That's what happens to everyone, right? Are there actually people who break the pattern? How? I have no idea. For me, today is just another ordinary day. Good morning, everyone. And she's gonna trip. Oh, she doesn't? Suddenly my heart accelerated. Oh, what the fuck? Each beat painfully strong. It's as if my body is on high alert. I know it's not a reaction to Miss Fushimura. No. Well, kids, this is a little out of the blue, but today I want to introduce you to a new friend. He's not a girl, I promise. It's him. The blonde boy is the one causing my body's fight or flight instincts to prickle. Go on, Leo, introduce yourself. Huh? Well, Leo, you'll be attending school with these people, so I'm sure they'd like to know who you are. He steps forward and then in a louder voice says,
皆さん、僕の名はレオナルド・ビスタリオ・ハーウェイ。
Leonardo Bistario Harway.
いずれ
Okay.
世界中の誰もが僕のことを知りますが、今はあなたたちの学友です。この幸運を嬉しく思います。
My favorite JRPG to fan service me back. Glad you.
それでは皆さん、しばらくよろしくお願いします。
The classroom is silent. There aren't even any chaps in his eccentric manner of speaking, or any clues over how pretty he is. Instead, the entire classroom is enthralled by his regal bearing. Entranced, even. Shinshi's words come to mind. This is what it means to be on a different level. None of us plebes could ever hope to reach the level that this new kid lives on. Oh, you missed Shinshi saying that he doesn't want to deal with the proletariat. I forgot to mention that early on in his introduction. It's not overextending to call his very existence transfixing or transfixing. I need to brush up on my English. Like deer in headlights, we're immobilized by a presence far brighter than our own. His natural place is above us, looking down as our king. How did someone like him end up here? It must be a mistake. Anyway, everyone, please make Leo feel welcome. Then, Leo, if you would please take a seat. It looks like the third seat in the second row from the right is open. Will that be okay? Leo? Ah, you're addressing me. I see no reason to not allow you to call me Leo, as it didn't feel awkward to hear it from you. If you have the chance, I very much like for a delightful woman like you to visit my country. What? Jeez, don't joke with your teacher. To your seat, Leo. I won't smack you since, well, it was kind of flattering. We used to say that? Oh no! Of course, I appreciate your diplomacy, Miss Fushimura. Then the boy gave the kind of easy smile that only kids can. That simple smile washes away the tension in this room, and people even begin to smile themselves. I think he's not so much a king as a prince. He may be above us, but he also has natural charisma that draws us up to his level. Use a player. He absolutely is. However, it seems that there is at least one person in class whose mileage varies. I don't like him. Flirting with the teacher, right? That arrogant little twerp. She's clearly not happy. If you have any questions, ask anyone in the class or myself. Come to me first. There's no need to be shy. Come to me first. Oh my god, no! No! Don't fall into it. Don't fall. It's a trap. It's a trap. Yes, I understand. I'm pleased I will be attending such a good school. Am I imagining things? Just for a second, I thought he shifted his attention toward me. Not toward anyone else, not even Shinji, who's still bad-mouthing Leo, but to me alone. Yeah, right, there's no way a practically otherworldly person like him would notice bland me. Notice we skipped to the evening. The school day ended with nothing else of interest occurring. So is Leo gonna hit on the main character next? But that Leo, I can't shake the uneasiness he awoke in my heart. It feels like cogs somewhere have become misaligned. No, I'm just excited! Because for once, something happened. Well, besides what happened yesterday. I should report yesterday's findings to the editor-in-chief. I wonder what they have to say. It seems like one month. Jason Borges is here. Ah, fuck it. I'll just go. Oh, this is a new girl. There was a murder here. Oh, our club says, did you find anything yesterday? What? Little red rooftop bangs for you. If she disappeared, do you see anything we can do about that? Nothing we can do. What's with the editor-in-chief reaction? It's not right. I thought she'd say, hey, don't scare me like that. Actually, the problematic part is how nonchalant she is that person disappeared. Your next story will be Mystery of the Courtyard Chapel. The editor-in-chief keeps talking like nothing happened. She's already on to the next thing. Should I say something? Hey, do you know there's a chapel on campus even though this is a mission school? Seems the chapel has been here longer than the school. This is just a rumor, but they say that it's haunted and magic rites are performed there. I'm sending you to investigate. The entrance to the courtyard. There's so many girls wearing the world's shortest skirts and he fawns over Leo. I'm telling you, pay this boy ain't right. The entrance to the courtyard is blah blah blah. Okay. I wonder what they're gonna say. Beatrice doesn't seem like herself today. What the heck? Oh, so they noticed she's weird. So you're going to investigate the chapel in the garden next. It's very pretty out there with all the flowers. Can I go to the bathroom? I'm gonna see if I can see Sakura now. Let's see. Nope, she's gone. I can feel people 7. Okay, get it. Okay, it was a. Oh yeah, it was this floor, right? Oh yeah, it was. Oh, look at that! Interesting conversation. That's Shinji. That's strange, even for here. Oh, it's you again. I don't have time to play like you obviously do. Go play with Port or whatever it is, friendless little geeks like you do instead of having a life. Go away. Is he interferes with something? No, that's too obvious. Okay, fuck you too. Man, she's an asshole. Well, that doesn't surprise me given how much of a fucking asshole he's in Stay Night. If anything, that's pretty accurate to Stay Night. Yep, here it was. Oh shit! Told ya! He was the fucking killer! Now, why does he kill people? Okay, can I go? I don't wanna do it. Oh shit! The man stands like a black stain, tainting the joyfully multicolored flower beds around him. It's the new teacher, Kusuki. But the man standing in front of me isn't acting like a teacher by any stretch of the imagination. The sick malignancy of overbearing aggression fills the air, and then scattered around him are dead bodies of students? Why did you come in here? I'm certain I locked that door. I suppose I'll test you out. His thin lips hardly moved, but in the next instant, I'm bowled over as if struck by an invisible force. Chaotic thoughts bury my brain like endless grains of sand. What happened? Can I move my limbs? Seriously, what was that? Kusuki hasn't moved. No one else is nearby. Who? Why? How? My thoughts whirl. My heart races. I see what you are now. It isn't you, I suppose. His voice was a quiet hiss, but I could hear everything he said. This man with cold, inscrutable eyes raises his palm toward me. When it comes to, I'm collapsed in the garden. The garden is silent. There's not even a trace of Kusuki or of the corpses that have been there. I'm uninjured, though my body aches. Talk to the— oh my fucking god! That was a great scene. Don't mention the fucking meme. God damn it. Talk to the head. I'm uninjured, though my body aches from laying on the hard ground. To be honest, this is actually really well written. What did you say, Allard? The cold sweat that had covered me is gone too. Only the piercing pain in my head remains. Maybe it was just a bad dream. I gulp air in an attempt to stand. The ground seems to move under my feet. I'm delusional. Of course the ground isn't moving. I'll give my report to the editor-in-chief tomorrow and just go home for today. A day will pass if we leave campus. Where's the belfry? In that moon gentle day's end. What is belfry? When I enter the classroom this time, things are a bit different. Wow! Okay, then how do you solve this problem, Leo? In this case, you substitute this for this and divide it by x. It's the same simple equation that you used earlier. Whoa, you're right! Thank you, Leo! Like someone else, he helps out his classmate without displaying an ounce of condescension. Bill fries really fry bells. No, okay. And that someone is directing a nasty skull toward the new kid. The bunch of brown-nosy idiots will suck up to anyone who's got bigger pea brains than theirs. Whatever, it's no skin off my back. People who are ugly inside are ugly outside too. Seems that Shinshi's grade of female admirers has migrated to Leo's desk. For once, Shinshi's irritation is kind of understandable. No. I'll give him this. The brat is a real charity worker, laying on the charm for those sows. No, it's not understandable. Shinshi deserves this. Well, actually, Belfry is part of the building that houses a huge-ass bell. Oh, okay. He's desperate to appear smarter than me, but I am the real smart one. I see what he's doing. The dumb little kid doesn't know that I am onto him. Reacting to Shinshi's voice, Leo glances this way. Leo's expression is inscrutable, but not hostile. What do you want? You wanna go? After a few false starts, Squeezy, she finally manages to squeeze that out in a low voice. Shinshi said desperate need to have his teeth kicked out. And he's worse than Stay Night. That's the best part. This Shinshi is not as bad as the one in Stay Night so far. I don't know if Leo heard, but he gets out of his seat. The recoil turns into a noticeable flinch, which Leo smiles kindly at in response. Unlike Shinshi's, Leo's gestures are filled with dignity. If I have unknowingly given you cause to be malicious, I would like to deeply apologize. Shinshi Mato, was it? I'll be careful not to upset you in the future. His message firmly delivered, Leo returns to his seat. His soft voice bore no note of hostility or resentment. I know it's hard to believe, but maybe Leo wasn't upset. The fuck is this? My dumb ass just woke up. This is Fate Extra! It's a JRPG. He knows when to bow down to true authority, it seems. How the fuck can people he's raping kittens while quoting Rest to Duke one-liners? I can't really answer that without spoiling a lot about Heaven's Feel. That's the only thing I'll say. That's the only thing I can say. Or even parts of the Fate and Unlimited Blade Works route. He's much worse than this. He knows when to bow down to true authority, it seems. I'm such a nice guy. I'll just accept his apology. Yeah, it's not like he ever pissed me off. After visually confirming that Leo is otherwise occupied, Shinshi feigns calmness and leans back. Phew, I made it. Good morning, She's gonna trip. Of course she does. And thud. That sound makes me cringe no matter how many times I hear it. Everyone is desensitized for it for the most part. Even knowing that she'll jump to her feet in a few seconds, we should probably worry more. Shinshi still seems to be in a bad mood. It's obvious he doesn't like Leo all that much. But with him it's impossible to tell if he's really mad or just being cynical. Either way, it's just more of the same. Ah yes, is that usually when we jump Leo's bone? Just like our homeroom teacher's daily romantic interest. And once again the day begins. Alrighty then, let's pick up where we left off. According to Dr. Peaceman's biography, during class I thought I saw Leo smirk a little. But other than that, nothing exciting occurred. So last night I tried tackling the second half of episode 2 and went really wrong. Oh yeah, that's that weird thing where the Slimer ate the rocket, right? I don't know how the fuck you pull that one off. That is stunning. I've never seen that glitch before. Today is just another boring day in a long string of boring days. Who here knows what amnesia is? It's a terrifying condition where an individual loses all of their memories. It's caused by brain damage, severe trauma, or even infections of one's mucous membranes. Okay, note to myself, to get amnesia, get brain damage. Alright. The section of the doctor's biography we just covered touches on this condition. The cure for such a scary condition was discovered by Dr. Peaceman. Is that why he's called Peaceman? Because he pieces your memories together? With that said, using amnesia as an excuse for forgetting your homework isn't going to fly. Unless you're Leo. When I was young, a fair number of my classmates were unscrupulous enough to try this. Here I thought amnesia was that streamers used to feign screams was what streamers used to feign screams at around 10 or 12 years ago. Before you get any ideas, I'm still young. In fact, I'm putting that fact to the test. That's a weird fact for the test. And as per the norm, Tiger's lecture starts to peer out. Just as a collective this again starts to rise from the students. Miss Fushimura. Without being acknowledged by a teacher, Leo suddenly rises to his feet. The tension in the classroom ratchets up immediately as all eyes focus on Leo. The young boy surveys the room with a mysterious smile, taking in everyone's starred glasses. Oh, and of course, my fellow classmates. It is time for me to leave. We will probably never meet again, so I wish you all well. What the? My head. The pain. And before I forget, Miss Fushimura, I think you're so young, even now. Just your presence is enough to remind me of the beauty of youth. You're a remarkable person. After what seemed to be a very slight bow, he immediately seems to disappear from the room. Alright then, let's continue. Please turn to page 86. And accompanied by the sound of flipping pages, the lesson goes on as if nothing had happened. So, showing off like that in the middle of class, what a jackass. We have to use the jaw and be a little more discreet, and that I have to leave crap. Seriously, is he supposed to be some kind of aristocrat or princess or something? Of course, what just happened is impossible. A highly suspicious disappearance in the middle of class, and the teacher doesn't seem to care. Horror game streamers feigning screams like women feigning orgasm. I much prefer the real thing instead. I never experienced it. No one in class says anything, and the class continues as if nothing strange has happened. It was the same dull, dreary scene as yesterday and the day before. This can't be natural. Evening. After Leo's exit from class, the lesson continues unabated as if following a set script. Strange. This is definitely strange. It's after the world tilted slightly and everything with it is losing its sense of presence. My head feels like it's going to explode. The pain is making it hard to remember who I am. Wait, come to think of it. I mean, really, who am I? What is my name? How old am I? Where do I live? How many people are in my family? What was my life like before I started attending this school? I can't remember anything. My memory has been completely erased somehow. Wait, I'm shouting at shock. Is this who I am? How and why did this happen? That's right, the editor-in-chief of the Journalist Club. As the president of the Journalism Club, she should at least know my name. I know I had to have filled out something when I first joined the club. I'll ask her. Hopefully she'll be at her normal spot. Man, where is everybody? It's like a ghost town around here. Things are getting weird. That Leo guy. Where in the head did he go? I never thought he'd be the type to teach class. Also, some did notice. What if I search this? Do I get any clues if I search this? This is my sign. See inside this? Nope. You know? What's with Leo's? The main character covers the main and all the female students get replaced with the actual names. It'd actually be cool. Oh, our club says, "Did you find out anything yesterday?" All I can think about is the pile of dead bodies I witnessed. No, I have to ask myself. Okay, priorities. I'll ask her what my name is. Huh? Just look it up in the registry in the library. Yeah, the school registry has everyone's names. If I look at the school registry, it might jog my memory, so I'll go to the library. My head, it hurts. What is this blurriness? Your name? She laughs. I want to see a registry of names. It's in a bookshelf at the library. I found it. Sukumihara Akami Student Registry. Once I read through this, I should be able to remember everything about myself. I opened the book and began turning pages. Immediately I noticed something's thoroughly wrong. The pages are blank. Blank, blank, blank. Every single page was blank. My name is Dog Walker. I reach for last year's school registry and when I start flipping through the pages. Blank, blank, blank. What is happening here? Who am I? Just, what is this place? There's nobody here to ask? No? We have to. No. Guess I have to keep exploring until I find something. Your name is Blank Page. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, it's Leo. Let's follow Leo. There's something wrong in this place. But more worried is the fact I can't remember who I am. As I wander the campus, I see Leo walking down a hallway in the first floor. As a transfer student, I can't see why Leo would want to visit any of the freshmen. Also, there's nothing but a dead end up ahead. I wonder what Leo is really up to. I suddenly have this weird feeling that someone or something is up ahead in the hallway. Ooh, for some reason, examining the wall at the end of the hallway with almost excessive interest. The attention to detail is quite impressive. Even the surrounding area is surprisingly substantial. If that is the case, this world is in some ways more real than the real world it represents. But that's just my opinion. How about you guys? What are your thoughts on this? In that moment, it feels like my heart skips a beat. Almost immediately, my blood pressure skyrockets along with my body temperature. Ba-dump, ba-dump, ba-dump. My pulse is like an explosion in my ears as my blood races through my veins, and the reason is clear. Now he, I mean Leo, has turned to face me. I now know for sure that he's talking to me as there is nobody else present besides the two of us. Greetings! I believe this is the first time we've had an actual conversation. I don't feel any sense of hostility from Leo. In fact, his smile seems genuinely friendly. His smile has the same effect on me as the rising of the morning sun, warm and comforting. In addition to his smile, his presence is inviting and inclusive, and I find myself drawn to him. Oddly, my words have vanished. Talking to me? No, wait. This is it turning into Taxi Driver. Oddly, my words have vanished. All I can think of is doing as he says, as that's the only way too. My mind feels like it's in a haze. It's like Leo's controlling my thoughts in some way. Attending school wasn't half bad. I never had the opportunity to go to one before now. Wait, how the fuck did he study then? Homeschooling. In that respect, this has been quite an interesting experience. However, the time for fun has come to an end. I did not come here to play at being a student. No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to their appointed path. And for me, the time to do so has arrived. With those final words, Leo turns his back on me. Farewell. No, that's not quite right. I don't think farewell would be accurate in this situation. For reasons I cannot explain, I have the distinct feeling that we will see each other again. I guess I should use the more congenial "see you later." Well, it's time for me to move on. I wish you the best of luck. With those final words, Leo disappears. It's like he ceases to exist. One moment his hand is on the wall, the next he's gone. The young man in front of me seems to have disappeared before my very eyes. I want to say reality rejected his existence in it, but it feels like it was the opposite, that he refused to be constrained by it. It wasn't any special ability that allowed him to do so, just his strength of will. With his departure, I feel as if a great weight is lifted from my very being. I'd rather be a cause of concern. It brings a fundamental question to mind. Who am I? As the question pops into my head, it begins to take on a life of its own, searing my brain. I investigate the wall that Leo disappeared through. It's just a concrete wall at the end of the hallway. About the only thing on the floor is dust. But I'm positive there must be something here because Leo walked through the wall. It would be so easy to turn around, go back down the hallway, but then nothing happened. But there's still things I need to know. I have no memories. That means I've never had anywhere else to go but here. No place to return to. What was it that Leo said? No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to their appointed path. That's what he said, didn't he? Then beyond this wall lies the appointed path and the truth. If I follow him, I'll learn the answers to my questions, even if those answers are painful. But ignorance is bliss. They have the fortune to face the truth and accept it. Yeah, why not, man? What the fuck am I gonna do? Go back to class? Something's different. Down to the floors and the walls, the skull has changed the very substance of its being. For some reason, reality cracking this way is intensely disturbing. This world around me is more real than a painting, but even as real as a sandcastle. I feel like it's so real I could tap it, the echo would shake this whole world. Where the boring concrete wall once stood, now there's a doorway that I can freely walk through. It's an entrance, no, an emergency exit, like stairs to the outside. It's not something of this world. I have no doubt that the door leads to is utterly alien. Whatever waits us inside, whatever shape it takes, there's a certain sort of finality to seeing it. Ultimately, I've already committed to this path. I bid farewell to the false world and take my first step along the appointed path. Hi. Hello? Beyond the door seems to be a dismal looking scrapyard. Out in front of me is the smooth skinned effigy. While trying to figure out exactly what to do with it. Welcome, potential master. A voice comes out of nowhere. That effigy would use your sword and shield for what lies ahead. It will move in response to your commands. Now then, please proceed. The truth that you seek lies ahead. The motivations of the owner of that voice worry me, but it's obvious I won't learn anything by standing here. Also, there is no longer a path by which I can return. If I have no choice but to head into the darkness, I have no choice but to head into this darkness with only this strange doll as protection. I made it. Within the deepest depths of the world beyond the door. This place must be the goal I'm supposed to reach. At least that's what I thought. It's stifling, the aura of purity that seems to act as a ward against corrupted souls who try to enter. The feeling is familiar. It has the feeling of a chapel where the spirits of the deceased still linger. The fuck is this Kingdom Hearts looking shit? Hey, this is supposed to be a good game. Wait a bit. At first I didn't notice, being overwhelmed by the grandeur of this room. But on one side is a young man in a familiar uniform, lying still on the ground. I call out to him, but there is no reply. I shake him in an attempt to wake him up when I notice he's stone cold. I go as pale as the corpse before me, and I can no longer think coherently. All I can do is stare in bewilderment. It is at this moment. Oh shit, combat! Finally! The falling effigy lying next to this male student comes to its feet with a clatter. Before I get a chance to make sense of what's going on, it suddenly twists around and comes right at me. Yep, combat! Okay, so Fate Extra is a little different from other games. I don't know if it's gonna allow me. Oh, it's not. I don't have any chance to command it. It's a little unusual that it's rock, paper, scissors. You have to guess what the move is gonna be. And that's how you win. I guess this is not that fight because I just get killed. Oh, I'm dead. That was fast. You seem to be lacking as well. I didn't stand a chance against that thing. It seems I wasn't qualified to be here. Me? Qualifications? That's right. I should know everything by now. The truth has to be here. But now, everything's going dark. I'm not even really scared. The only feeling that remains in me is regret. Even at the very end, I was unable to remember anything about myself. Someone, anyone, if you make it beyond here, please don't forget my name. Oh, the intro plays. So that was a false. So what was a false protagonist? It was apparently. I hope the fucking copyright doesn't destroy this. Don't get caught it like in depths, little bro. I hope the music isn't copyrighted seriously because I'm gonna go fucking crazy otherwise. Oh, that's Lancer. It's bad. I have to say that Fate Extra looks pretty nice for a PSP game. What do you think, Allard? Would you say it looks pretty nice? Both art direction and bear in mind I'm playing this with software rendering because I wanted to make it as accurate as possible. His story has ended. It's quite a looker for PSP. But what about yours? Before you write your own story, yep, that was a false protagonist. I didn't want to spoil that, but that is not the real protagonist, which actually surprised me when I saw this. And this is effectively which this is a woman who wields a sword boldly, a stoic, a magical fox girl. Basically, these are the characters you can use. And they are the difficulty setting. This is easy, this is normal, this is hard. So naturally, we're gonna go with fucking hard. Magical fox girl, caster, maniac, a half-demon shaman clad in revealing robes. The servant is for players who want to be challenged by facing true adversity in battle. Let's go, baby. Nah, I'm just kidding. A woman wields a sword bold. Standard, a young woman clothed in crimson raiment. I've never heard that word before, raiment. Well, I learned a new word today. With the mannerisms of a man, this servant is best suited for novice players. No. Orator, technical. A person of military mien with an enigmatic air, wrapped in a red cloak. This servant is for players who want to use a variety of skills. No. I'm gonna go with caster, maniac. A half-demon. Yes. Yes, please. Let's go. Maximum pain. I always awaken very abruptly. I don't even think I dream. I suddenly find myself walking to school. Max Payne. Imagine he just shows up as you're a master, and you. Okay, let me explain something. They're gonna explain it now, but remember what the FEC said earlier? That was a master. Okay, the FEC is a servant, and now you're gonna get an actual servant. You understand this master-servant relationship? I promise you, it's not sex. Okay, it's not BDSM, despite what the terms say. Believe me. My headache worsens day by day until it finally buzzes in my head like an alarm. That day, impotent numbness, I wake up twice as fast as normal. I walk to the schoolyard. It's clear and cloudless, 7:30 a.m. But what season is it? When I try to recall what season it is, I start to get so dizzy I almost pass out. And might wind up back in bed if I let go and faint. For some time, I've been embracing a rush of useless information. The normal stuff you see at school, like the hustle and bustle with my classmates by the entrance, it hasn't changed. When they push the fog, my field of vision fizzles. Today, there's a crowd of students milling in front of the school gate, and more are being directed that way. As to what's going on, there's a boy in a black uniform in front of the school gate. He's my friend, as I recall. He's Hisei Ryuda, as I recall. I remember this from the first time. When you say notice me looking at him, he pushes through the crowd. Good morning. Lovely weather we're having, don't you think? Why do you look so surprised? We announced at last week's assembly that this month the student council would strictly enforce school rules. He runs through his spiel as if this was the first time he'd ever disclosed information. I already know this. I know it. I already know what happens. It's happened more than once. I'm seized by a headache. I'm so dizzy. I feel like I'm being forcibly locked out of my consciousness. First, let me check your student ID. I should need to remind you, but it should be on you at all times. My login ID is being checked. It's so obvious now. I answer clearly to the question that usually makes me go dizzy. So you can select your gender. We're gonna go with male, obviously. I'm not gonna go female. I'm not a girl. Name. I could put this guy actually has a name that I forgot. Yeah, I already forgot his name. But I could put my I could put future time, but it would be weird if everyone was calling me future time in this. I don't know. What do I do? What do I call him? Don't tell me to call him Poopy. No, not Randy. No, Randy, not. Come on. No, not Randy. I'm not calling him Randy. Come on. I don't remember the fucking name. Fuck. What's the default name? Fred. No, I'm not calling him Fred. Come on, I don't want to ruin a possible dramatic moment. Dylan, no! Fuck it. I don't remember. I'll just call him. Okay. Just call him. There we go. I guess that's first name, last name. You're tempting me to put fucking friend Dylan. No, stop. I wish I could fucking remember his name. Actually, ironically, I can't fucking remember this guy's name. He has a default name. Actually, you know what if I put zero name? Oh no, you have to put a name. Ah, fuck it. There we go. Please enter a nickname. A nickname? No! No! Mbappe. No, I'm not calling serious names. Oh fuck, I'm just putting future again. I don't know. I'm tempted to put FT23. Lover boy 69. Oh. No. Nah, fuck it. FT. There we go. Future time. There you go. There we go. Hi everyone, that's me. Great, there's no telling whatever. It's, I feel nauseous in it. Yeah, this part we already saw it. It's the exact same script wise, so he just runs. He just vanishes. See? He has to wake up. I try to figure out. My anxiety and headaches are only getting worse. Afternoon arrives while I desperately try to find a way to escape this bizarre situation. As is now the norm, then my vision is overlaid with some kind of unnatural distortion. Uneasiness, futility, emptiness. I want someone to explain to me the true nature behind all of these feelings. There must be a key somewhere. Something that will have the answers to all my questions. So I guess I have to go back to the fake world. The fake world, I mean Oh, look! It's becoming clear now. There are people who shouldn't exist. As soon as I mysteriously vanish, the fabric of reality is coming unraveled. They're torn away now. What is the truth? They're torn away now. What defines the world you know? They're torn away now. There's a reason why you're here. Come, do not allow yourself to close your eyes to the truth. Yeah, one of the guys from my class are talking the hallway up ahead. Okay. You guys, for a moment it feels like he's including me in his comment. However, Leo begins speaking to my classmates, seemingly oblivious to my presence. Leo gives me a smile with no hostility. However, I have the suspicion there is something malicious behind his smile. Okay, this dialogue of those final words. Yeah, we're really seeing this, so I can easily skip it. Leo said as much, even going so far as to look in my direction. For some inexplicable reason, I'm not surprised that Leo knew I was spying on him. I'm trying to get things straightened out of my mind when Leo suddenly disappears. The student who is following him also disappears after he touches the same spot on the wall. At the same moment he vanishes, my vision distorts and the shock threatens to overwhelm me. What is going on here? I wonder if this place is the source of my unease. Like him, I place my hand on the wall, expecting to be drawn in. I see now that the way to the truth, to why I have these feelings, begins right here. I want to know, yeah. But why would I not want to know? The atmosphere changed. Interested in another world. Beyond this door, the previous statement perfectly describes the view before me. Walking behind me is my strange, silent attendant. It is to be my sword and shield for what lies ahead. A disembodied voice suddenly confirms my thoughts. Although I have yet to learn anything, I need to do something besides stand here. At the very least, there might be some clues to this bizarre experience up ahead. I have no choice but to head into this darkness with only this strange doll as protection. Oh. I have to admit, this game really looks nice. The PSP. It's fucking trippy as hell. It's a nice. What do you think about the soundtrack, Eller? Okay, that is fucking trippy. Actually, I think running this game in software render is as a service. So I might actually run it on hardware. I mean GPU. This escape gym looks really nice. No longer a typical school campus, the floors and walls, the air, even the aura is slightly off. It wouldn't surprise me to see a monster pop out from the shadows. It's very much like a dungeon here. Welcome, potential master. With a shocking suddenness, a voice begins speaking. It sounds like it's coming from the empty sky above. If you are looking for answers, you must reach the goal. Now please step forward. I don't feel your way about the subject. The illuminated cube in front of you is called an item folder. Inside of it is a farewell present of sorts for those who are about to face the coming trial. Touch it to open it. Oh, you have to press the X button. Obtain effort shard. Before you is an enemy program. It is programmed to attack on sight. Touching it will initiate a battle. But you won't actually fight as you are too fragile. The effigy given to you will fight in your stead. If your effigy is ever destroyed in battle, you will no longer be shielded from harm. To put it bluntly, you will die. So be very careful in battle. But there's no need to be afraid for now. Just do what I say, you will be perfectly safe for the time being. First off, why don't I explain a little bit about battles? First of all, there are 3 commands that you can issue in battle. Attack, guard, and break. Each turn in battle is comprised of 6 actions, and you need to tell your effigy what your strategy is to be. Battles are divided into turns with 6 commands being issued each turn. Once confirmed, they will be executed all at once. Which is why I mentioned this is a very unusual combat system for a JRPG. The enemy before you should be quite easy to defeat as it will only perform break. Break, which is focused only on power, shouldn't be much of a problem against attack. Now use the attack command to destroy the program. Use the directional buttons to choose a command and then press X to confirm your selection. Enter 6 attack commands to see the up directional. Basically the way it goes is attack beats break, break beats guard, and guard beats attack. That's the idea. I even see it there. That's the rock paper system. So how did it go? One thing to know is that in each turn you'll have to plan a series of 6 moves that will defeat your foe. The goal is still far ahead. If you must bask in the afterglow of your victory, do so while moving forward. Seriously, this looks creepy as fuck. I love the art direction. Well, here goes an opening. Okay, I get how to play this. I figured out the first fucking fight. Okay, so use Tor. But by first perform multiple chain attacks, you can perform a devastating follow-up attack. Okay. This one's break, right? Okay, seriously, I think I figured it out by the first fucking enemy. Come on, man. Okay. So it's about guessing. Okay, let's try. Okay, so this is the first real fight. Let's go. Okay, so break. It's gonna break. I have to attack. Break. Guard. In your opinion, should I go with attack or guard now? Fuck, I'm gonna go with attack again. And guard. Then break. Let's go. Fuck. Oh, so they repeat their patterns eventually, okay. Pylon Soul. I wish I could look up. This looks creepy as fuck. I love it. Oh, so we're back at the chapel. I made it. At the end of a very long road, after going through a door that suddenly appeared on the wall, the oppressive air of this place where the spirits of the dead still linger. Here's my goal. That's what I thought. Furthering, it appears as if someone had collapsed. When I look into his face, it's the dude who was following Leo just now. I call out to him but get no reply. I shake him in an attempt to wake him up when I notice he's stone cold. I go as pale as the corpse before me and can no longer think coherently. All I can do is stare in bewilderment. It is at this moment the falling effigy lying next to the male soon comes to its feet with a clatter. After having to fight several enemy progress to get here, it's obvious that this thing is an enemy as well. Without warning, it suddenly twists around and comes right at me. Okay, now I can kick this thing's ass, right? Okay. Oh fuck, I forgot about the first fight. Let's go attack, guard, break, attack, guard, attack. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Good. Fuck. Oops, he is. Okay, so attack, the first one works. The second one should be attack. The third one should be ah, fuck it, all attack. Let's go, let's go. Oh, fuck you. It changed its patterns, fuck. Well, game over, I guess. I tried. Did you ever play a turn-based RPG like this, Allard? You seem to be lacking as well. I can hear the sound of a distant voice. The time has come. With your inevitable loss, I will consider this round of preliminaries to be over. Farewell. I pray you'll find peace in your annihilation. That is the voice's final words to me. I don't have the power to protest. All I can do is stare at the floor. I think I'm gonna Sorry, what's up to get Getsuti? Oh my god! I think I'm gonna die here. The combat system. What do you think about it? Suddenly, at the edge of my now hazy vision, a number of brown-colored lumps seemed to rise from the ground. Actually, it might be just that I noticed them now. They may have been there from the beginning, for all I know. Those lumps are the bodies of an untold number of fallen Tsukimihara Academy students. God damn it, man. There was a bloodbath in here. The guy before me wasn't the only one to fall. All of the others made it here and died, unable to do anything. And in a very short while, I suppose I'll become one of them. Maybe I should just close my eyes now. I did all that I could, so maybe it'd be better for it to end now. I refuse to give up. No, man, that's pushy shit. I refuse to give up. I summon all my strength in an attempt to get back on my feet. However, as I try to move, an unbearably intense pain shoots through my entire body. If that's how it's going to be. I don't know if this is. I did play some turn-based RPGs and JRPGs. Well, I don't know if you saw it, but this game has like a rock paper scissors system. You didn't see that one. Still refuse to give up. I want to end like this. I cannot ignore the intense pain coursing through my body. I reach a point where I no longer see stars as my eyes feel like they're on fire. I feel like all 5 of my senses are being ripped from my body. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the pain. I'm afraid of losing my senses. I'm afraid of becoming a corpse. The most terrifying thing, disappearing without a trace for any reason at all. It's not right that it disappeared here. My consciousness, shot through waves of distortion, screams out against the injustice of it all. But what's the point of suffering through those headaches? It's just to fade away here and now. What were they all if I just fade away here and now? I have to stand up. It's okay if I'm scared. It's okay if I'm in pain. I have to rise above all of that. Because I've yet to fight of my own volition and on my own terms.
どこの誰とかとか全然存じませんが、その同国、その頑張り。
Ah, yes, the 3 cornerstones of combat: Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Danny Señor Caesars, and Paul Paper Giamatti. Why is he Giamatti Paper? Why is Paul Giamatti Paper? Oh, you reminded me. I could play. You know what game I was interested in playing? If I could figure out how to make it work. That game Paul Giamatti was in. The Ripper. I want to play that game. I want to play that game at some point.
他の神様が聞き逃しても、私の耳にピンときました。羽化の御霊の神もご承覧あれ。この人を冥府に落とすのはまだ早すぎ。
Yeah, the whole this guy is unfucking believable. God Ukanomiitama. I don't know if I regret picking Caster now. I've seen some pics of her. So I was like, she's a hard difficulty. That's like perfect. This is perfect for the fucking stream. The sound of breaking glass is accompanied by a light cutting through the gloom. I managed to move my weary body and aching head to see what's happening. I didn't notice it before, but something was slowly rising up from the floor in the middle of the room. That form. Its appearance isn't much different from that of a human being, but something was different, clearly so. I wonder what it is! The power emanating from it transcended that of any human or of any enemy I faced in getting here. An awesome power that seems as if it vaporized anyone it touched, swells within my body almost against my will. A Volpine wife from the Imperial. Oh my god, I think I picked a questionable character. Even if you weren't exactly here why you need one. What does Volpine mean? Yeah, I'm your master, baby. Oh god.
様みたいな人のサーバントになりたいって。
You're gonna fuck semi furry waifu.
ちょっと性能はピーキーなんでマスター的には不満かもしれませんけど精一杯頑張りますから。
No, this is a theme that would be in a Capcom game, like in Street Fighter 3. She takes a hold of my hand and helps me to my feet. From the hand she had grabbed comes a sudden warmth, and then a sharp pain, like a being cut by a knife. Gotta say, I'm not into the whole animal tail and ears thing. But a big titty redhead is a big titty redhead. No! Eller, no! No! Well, she's a pinkhead, isn't she? On the back of my hand, a slow tattoo is a strange symbol that looks like some kind of crest. Totally confused, I alternate between staring at the mark on my hand and the person standing before me, and then... Red enough. Alright. A noise behind me brings me back to my senses. Turning around, and blah blah blah. Master, if it is any trouble, will you please leave this to me? Yeah, she's pink. She's pink. She's not a redhead. I will obliterate that worthless wooden toy and erase any trace of its existence from this world. Cool, thank you. Please kill him.
サーバントの力見せちゃいますね。お人形さん、見え見えですよ。
Attack is guard. Break is attack. Guard is break. Break is attack. Attack. Fight.
バリバリ呪うぞ。それ。
She uses some sort of disc. I have to admit, the animations are pretty fucking cool too.
人の世は儚いものですね。いきますよ。
There we go. Fuck you.
ご主人様には天才かも。
There we go. The battered effigy stops moving. There's no way it will still function after being effectively torn apart. Thanks to you, my dear master, I was able to win while also using only 5% of my power. Oh no! This was pre-Shaggy Beam. This was before the Shaggy Meme. I wonder if the Shaggy Meme was inspired by this, because that's too much of a fucking coincidence. that line, no, there's no fucking way. That was a coincidence. She continues to talk. However, a submissive big titty redhead. Why? Why do you point out the submissive aspect? She continues to talk. However, this is the sound of her voice. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me. Fuck. However, the sound of her voice doesn't quite reach my ears. The heat coming from the mark on my hand grew in intensity during the fight, and the resulting pain has become unbearable and burns through my consciousness. The mark imprinted on your hand is your command seal. It is proof that you hold dominion over the servant. It just makes it 5% kick here. You can use it to give 3 orders and must be obeyed. Think of them as disposable strengthening spells. It is also proof of your participation in the Holy Grail War. If you lose it for some reason, you will die. Once again, I hear that voice. And yes, that setting is exactly the same as Stay Night. The key difference is that in Extra, it takes place in virtual reality, as you can see. But in Stay Night, it takes place in the real world. But anyways, once again, I hear that voice. I somehow manage to ignore the pain and listen to what it has to say. I can understand your confusion, but before I forget, congratulations, you haven't endured much to make it here. Now rest for a while. You have achieved your first goal. It was an incredibly clumsy effort to say the least, but that's what made it all the more entertaining. I've had this duty for a long time, but this is the first time I've seen a master as helpless as you. Just like Stay Night. Nevertheless, be proud of your achievement. Your quick thinking came as a result of nerves and rashness. Vying authorized Ukraine to do missile attacks deep into our territory. What does he want? To start World War III? Thinking about it, the voice sounds like that of a 30-year-old man, and he's really irritatingly smug. Well, shit. I hope you're safe, man. That totally caught me off guard. Shit. For some reason, I can see the owner of the voice is a priest dressed in a summer cassock. Oh, you're curious about my identity? I am honored, but I am insignificant. I am merely a part of the system. I am just a guide tasked with giving a standard message and giving the personality of a prior participant. I am no more than words, no more than the mountain you just conquered, no more than a record of the past. A record, so if I raise any objections to this voice, does it mean I won't receive any answers in return? Exactly. Well, this is unexpected. You have received a commendation, something about you having a light. I have no clue who would say such a thing about me, but that short phrase struck my heart because for some unknown reason I knew the words were sincere. And as for I expect good things to come from you, it seemed more of a command than encouragement. Now let us commence your baptism. You have proven yourself worthy of the honor. For most, the monotony of everyday life continues on without end. You're right, in game she looks more redhead rather than pinkhead. Your decision to look behind the accepted and progress means you have earned the right to exist. However, you have but taken the first step. Be jubilant, young knight, for the Holy Grail War begins now. I have no idea what he's talking about. The Holy Grail War, the right to exist. That is correct. An object of great power once existed in the world. One that could grant any desire. People call it the Holy Grail and fought endlessly in an attempt to gain sole possession of it. This war, this system you find yourself in now, is an evolution of those struggles. You stand at the entrance of a deadly struggle where many wizards will perish in pursuit of the Holy Grail. Listen, Magi, had I not bestowed upon the earth desire to be merely saints capable of committing sin. Now fight to the death. The fiery throne of heaven will only receive those with the strongest of desires. The voice reverberates throughout this hidden chapel after the voice for God. Baptist, what is Catholic stance? Submissive big titty quasi for race. Kill Maggie. Holy Grail that grants wishes. These questions are more swirling inside my head and almost seem to carve themselves into my flesh. In war, a weapon is needed. No shit. That is your servant. They are the spear that pierces, the shield that protects. A heroic spirit whose purpose is to clear your way to the Grail. That is the one who stands beside you. I look over at the young woman with the foxtail, who returns my look with a glowing smile. She is my servant. It seems you have decided, and with that decision as payment, I now open the gates to the Holy Grail War. Basically, to do all the fighting, you get all the credit. Kinda, but the master is supposed to give commands. The master gives commands, the servants do the orders. That's how it works in Stay Night too. The servants are legendary spirits who are far more powerful than a human being. A normal human being cannot hope to fight them. It's the same here. There's no difference. You get like a whole bunch of servants? No. A master can only have one servant at a time. Well, technically in Stay Night, it's possible for a master to have two servants, but it drains the mana from the master, the magic. In this game, I'm assuming I'll only have one servant, because otherwise it's going to be a nightmare to balance. But that's the way it goes in Stay Night. And the master needs the servant so that they can win the Holy Grail. And you need at least one command seal. That's why if it disappears you die, because you need at least one of them to be able to prove that you are the master of a servant. The marks on my hand, my command seal, once again become excruciatingly painful. It's over, I can't take it anymore. He just faints. I reach the limits of my endurance and my mind starts to shut down. As I lose consciousness, I can vaguely hear the voice's final words. Now let the Holy Grail War begin. No matter the era, deciding who is worthy to battle is the divine providence of man. Magi would have been invited here by the moon. Show me your true strength. It's all about a secret society of magicians or magi. Again, same thing as Stay Night. The key difference here so far is that the setting is completely different. It's virtual reality, whereas Stay Night was obviously a different character. The Stay Night was on the real world, which I think you like Stay Night.
中身の日常は燃え尽きた。
Awakening
魔術師
Binary
による
Heaven.
生存競争。
Binary Heaven. Oh my god.
運命の車輪は回る。最も弱き者よ。剣を鍛えよ。その命が育んだ己の価値を示すために。
That's a real life before 20 tests. First week, the first selection. Combatants remaining 128. So the way the game is structured is kind of like Persona that you have to grind in a dungeon and then you can fight the boss. It's very Persona-like, but structured in a tournament. The sky burns, houses collapse into ruin, people fall to the ground, roads come to an end. The conflict started here, but this world of us will be restored. It is here that I alone had survived. Don't remember, never forget. Oblivion is salvation and sin. Never forget. I was born from perdition. Look, it's crazy from Sonic 06. This must be a nightmare. This had to be somewhere. Could be anywhere. These events occurred in true memories of childhood. A torrent of blood flows, and a voice resonating with bitter resentment can be heard. Lives fade away without thought. Friends, family, strangers all gone. Soldiers with guns, families trying to hold together. A grotesque struggle to the last until a gentle peace descends as death comes to claim them. I could not accept all I have seen. The question of why never left me. Even with the divide between conflict and catastrophe, why did such a tragedy occur? No, more importantly, why has this world been turned into a hell or an earth? No doom jokes! No doom jokes. A gentle rain begins to fall. That CG is actually from Stay Night. This is really interesting. Because that's something that Shiro sees. I'm wondering... That's a little interesting. All things once living fade away, leaving only one behind. Amidst the helplessness and despair, the soul's last feelings are of rage and regret. The rain wets their cheeks as their eyes close one last time, dying forgotten and alone. Seeing this, I struggle to rise from the depths of death. I will not accept what I have been shown. If I can live again, I will definitely, but there are no second chances, and before long, the rain has cleansed this scorched earth. Never forget, I was born from perdition. What that means, somehow please don't forget it. Somehow please don't forget it. Is it related to Emi Yashiro? I wonder. It seems I saw some sort of twisted, distorted dream. Speaking of perdition. I'm gonna go perdied right now. Oh, you're gonna go to bed? With that, I wake up in the nurse's office. I must collapse at what's brought here. So what's that world, the effigy that blocked memory, and that severed all that dream as well? No, this nurse's office is far different than the one I knew. It's similar but off somehow. Good morning, my dear master. I'm glad to see you finally decided to wake up. Okay. The overwhelming or forgettable presence of someone suddenly appears beside my bed. I thought it was alright, man. See ya. I'll probably sleep for a bit while and then cut the stream short. I thought it was dream, but the ears and tail are real. There's no way to mistake her for human. But after seeing her incredible powers, the fight against the effigy, I don't care what she is. If you died, I was going to curse everyone in sight. Anyway, welcome to the Holy Grail War. You do know all about the Holy Grail War. Don't tell me a hormone adult teenager gets a hot big titty wife who doesn't try to fuck her. Well, we'll see. I don't know if he'll fuck her or not. If there are mana transfers like in Stay Night, then yes, there will be a fucking. And don't ask me what mana transfer means. But the original game was, you see, like most visual novels, it was a porn game. In that there was porn shoved in at random, because that was the only way they were going to sell it. And then once the game became successful, they removed all the porn and released it on the PlayStation 2. And the mana transfers are the excuse to explain the sex between master and servant. Get it? Because it's like the semen contains the magic. Holy Grail, whatever mention of it. But what is it exactly? Well, maybe you've forgotten exactly what the Holy Grail was. You were asleep for a long time, so your memory might still be fuzzy. Let me explain this. First, the Holy Grail is supposed to hold the blood of a savior and can grant any a holy relic said to perform miracles that became well known throughout the Arthurian cycle. Exactly, at the battle where wizards fight for the Holy Grail is called the Holy Grail War. You might have forgotten this too, but you're one of those wizards who will come to fight for the Holy Grail. Although it's called the Holy Grail, there's no way it could be the real thing. But don't worry about that, the fact they can grant wishes makes a Holy Grail of sorts. As for the rules, servants and wizards fight together and losers keep up the command seals. My eyes are drawn to my left hand where being marked with 3 strange symbols. Masters continue to do until only one is left to claim the Holy Grail, I think. But don't worry, my dear masters are locked to make it all the way. It'll be a walk in the park. I doubt it's that simple. While I have a million questions, at least I know the basics now. And whether I want to be here or not, I'm now a participant in this Holy Grail War nonsense. Yes, understand the basics is more than good enough for now. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get to the important stuff. Do you know what swords are? Oh, I'm sorry to embarrass you. Okay, calm down. You don't need to bow this much. Yep. I'm not all that heroic though. Why, is she a demon or something? I guess she turned into a demon at some point or something? I don't know. Oh, best girl Sakura in a way. Oh wow, the first character actually called me by my name. God damn it. Oh, Kotomin is here. Why is it the beds in the nurse's office kind of make me think dirty thoughts? Oh no! But this sure doesn't drag on needlessly. Oh. Are you still watching, by the way? Sorry, I thought you left. By the way, if you think this intro is slow, you should watch. You should read Stainer. Stainer was so much slower than this. I've been having this on the background. I'm about to actually get into the real gameplay, though. It's why I mentioned it. If anything, I delayed myself because I was joking about reading everything. Have fun in the gym. I do like how the school now looks subtly virtual reality now that it proves out. The color scheme changed to like blue. Oh look, there's Kotomine. Oh, they don't play like his classic theme. Bullshit. Bullshit. That's bullshit. They should play his fucking team from Stay Night. But yeah, the award is run as an elimination tournament, as I was explained earlier, with the Grey Light being awarded to the last person standing. In other words, the participating masters will kill each other until there's only one person left. Simple enough to understand, yes? Even a complete idiot should be able to understand the rules. Masters get a 6-day preparation period before elimination battles, which occur on the 7th day. I'd advise you to use the time given to devise the most efficient means of slaughtering your foe. On the 7th day, you and your foe will fight. The winner lives, and the loser is deleted. If you wish to make a query, speak now. The right to ask about the rules is given to all. Okay, let's ask about the preparation period. Of course, the other masters are given the same time to prepare for battle and to kill. As for how to prepare, I cannot help you. Do whatever you feel is necessary. About the terminal. The terminal will relay any messages generated by the system which come in the Holy Grail Warriors. Of course, winners. Alright, in 2B is my private room. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut now, guys. I'll be back later. I'm not sure if today, maybe tomorrow. I'm basically right about the point of starting actual gameplay now. It's just tutorials, so. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Also, Slap. See you next time, guys.